Yo, what it is, YouTube? Is your boy DC coming back with another bullseye of a video here today on the channel. I wanted to show you guys how to use this dope secret UAD plugin to get professional sounding masters that punch, feel warm, feel huge, and sound more 3D. So first of all, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment, and check the links down below to support the channel. Go grab a preset, go check out the courses, and also join the channel membership where we have exclusive live courses and all that good, nice stuff. But we're going to give out the gems regardless. The plugin that we are using today is coming to a theater near you, the UAD ATR-102. Okay, so let me explain this plugin to you. You're talking about a mastering tape, type of situation where this was a really good machine that allowed people to get transparency, okay? And, depending on the type of tape formula you use, some things are warmer than others, but for the most part, this is like a high-end type of tape machine that help people maintain fidelity a lot of the times, okay? It has a great sound. Some of the controls on this is the crosstalk. The crosstalk, imagine it to be like, the bleed from the headphones. When somebody got in them big old headphones, them Dr. Dre beat headphones, boom, 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 they banging, and now you start to hear a little bit of the sound leaking out of one side of the headphone, leaking out of the other. That leakage, right, that pipe that's leaking that water is the crosstalk.
And then bam, I be at the top of the boards like damn. Hold up, wake up, get my bag up. Check my phone to see what girls are popping on the gram, bruh. Then she thick, then she fine. I might hit her ass up. I might get my bag up. AB get on ass up. Ooh, ooh, monster on the loose. Since a little kid, I've been making money moves. Ooh, ooh, music what I do. So I'm
yeah, okay, so it kind of provides like a subtle stereo imaging type of side. It kind of like dripping. It's not a leakage. The sound is leaking in a pipe. Okay, so after that, we have the wow and flutter. The wow and flutter is kind of like, it's very subtle, but it's kind of like what makes it sound natural. Like a lot of the times people are used to auto-tune. They're used to every note being correct, but this just makes it sound natural, the wow and flutter. Then you have the hiss and hum. Of course, that's just noise, and that noise makes things feel a little bit more fuller, kind of like when you have packing peanuts inside of an Amazon package. And then you have the transformer, which gives it that big beer belly, like when you see your uncle at the barbecue and he done had too many Coronas and Modelos. All right, that's what the transformer is doing. Most importantly too, the tape formulas is what do you want? Chocolate, vanilla, mint, strawberry. That's whatever you want it to be. Okay. But in terms of the calibration, that's the tape compression. The higher the calibration is more compression, and the tape head is the tape head. You pick the one that you like the best, okay? So the very first one that I have right here is I made a preset upfront master. This is when you want a rap song to hit really hard. I use the GP9 because I know it works the best on the low end, and also it lets the low end breathe, but it makes things feel a lot more present and clean.
and then bam. It's been a minute since I rapped, I'm like damn. Y'all act like I can't make no hits, I'm like fam. I could drop any minute, yup, and then bam. I be at the top of the boards like damn. Hold up, wake up, get my bag up. Check my phone to see what girls are popping on the gram, bruh. Then she thick, then she fine. I might hit her ass up. I might get my bag up. AB get on ass up. Ooh, ooh, monster on the loose. Since a little kid, I've been making money moves. Ooh, ooh, music what I do. So I'm coming back.
So you hear the vocal comes up a little bit more up front, and the inherent usage of tape, there is always going to be like a low mid bump or mid-range bump. So usually when I use the tape, I understand that 15 IPS is going to be the best for the master, and you hear how it adds width. It makes everything, this was really good. It made everything sound more real. It made everything sound more 3D, like I'm at IMAX with the movie theater with the glasses on, and the movie's jumping out right at me. It's like I got a VR headset on, right? It just makes the music more harmonically dense, which is going to make everything feel more up forward, okay? So the next thing that we have right here is I made another preset, which is wide open master. You can always take advantage of these things to make it wider too, depending on where it's going to put the density, right? So for this one specifically, let's listen to what we got.
So great when a homie change, screaming let's go gang, cause baby you the crew. We straight, run a check up, ace, get clean. Ay, baby you the crew. Homie up, go ahead, get it gang. Rock with him, everything simple babe, over here. And I ain't got a trip cause baby you the crew, baby you the crew. Shawty ain't just anybody if you ain't in the loop. If you ain't really new, then I'ma tell you what to do. We'll play it cool, walking with the juice and blow the ceiling off the roof.
It sounds like a closed door. It sounds like a store when you come in at 10 o'clock, but the store was closed at 9 o'clock. You feel me? The doors are shut. But with this preset, the wide open master, it's adding some harmonic density, especially to the high mid. It's almost giving like a smearing, a type of spreading effect. And let's check this.
Homies chain screaming, let's go gang, cause baby you the crew. We straight run a check up, ace get clean. Ay, baby you the crew. Homie up, go ahead get it gang. Rock with him, everything simple babe over here. And I ain't got a trip.
So using this tape formula specifically and also keeping the calibration low is what made us not get too much tape compression. For the most part, I like to hit it, you know, pretty hard because I want to get the harmonic density, but keeping that calibration low is what makes it feel wide open, because the higher the calibration, that's more tape saturation and tape compression, and that will round off your transients, making things feel a little bit dull. But what I also like about this you know, plug into the UAD ATR is it's very versatile. Okay, it is almost like LeBron James on the basketball court. It can play point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center. You feel me? It's just a versatile sound. Now we have this one right here, the 250 tape emulation. I like this a lot because this has, like, when I want to get a tighter sound, you know, I'll use this one specifically. Pay attention to how, because I want a tighter sound, I turn off the crosstalk, which is going to make things not as smeared. You feel me? Because there is, you know, just a tighter stereo imaging that you get from this. The wound flutter is still there. The transformer is there. I use the transformer on most of them because it's going to bring that body. And usually when that kick starts hitting harder, everything just starts feeling more thicker. You feel me? That's when, you know, your vocal feels thick too. The bass feels thick. Everything just feels like it has weight to it. Okay, so using this preset that I made right here, which is available in the preset pack, we got the tight and warm master. Okay, so this is one of those presets that you'll also see in the pack if you guys do grab it. But most importantly, let's listen to this.
Is the vibe when I have my peace of mind. You can't keep the time.
I will use this more to like de-harsh a mix, you know what I mean? Because this mix, like, I made it analog, but it still has some brightness to it, but we still want it to be tight because it's rap.
I want it this way.
The grill's on and the beef's deaded. At the gates of hell standing with the beast three-headed. Look me in the eyes, you can see we legend. Middle of the map, out the crease we step and see. I don't sit around accepting the cinema. Sending up a shot in the plot, I'm a sinner of times that we fought and not getting back. When we're gone by a path they remember us. Watch, I can't dwell on what's behind and ahead of us. Take a look around, hit the floor when I set it off. The snakes tip the scales that I'm shedding off. Pressure's on and I need to turn the kettle off. I plead the fifth on the.
So this one is not really trying to sound overly done. It's not trying to sound like a best friend that's trying to give you a hug. It's just sounding like a, you know, a friend that's just posted up like this with their arms crossed. That's why I call it the tight warm master. And it's giving us a little bit more love in the low mid, in that bottom end area, that's just helping everything be a little bit better. In terms of taste speeds, yeah, you could use 30 IPS, but no, when you use 30 IPS, it's going to have more sensitivity to the high end. I wouldn't use that unless I was doing like a pop mix. 15 IPS is usually what you would use because it's the most neutral. 7.5 would be for more like an effect if you were having ad-libs, and 3.75, that is just like.
The grill's on and the beef's deaded. At the gates of hell standing with the beast three-headed. Look me in the eyes, you can see we legend. Middle of the map, out the crease we step and see. I don't sit around.
So let's say if you have a super bright mix, sometimes you can hit the 7-point IPS and get like a crazy sounding mix that sounds bright, but it still sounds gray and hip hop and gritty and nasty, and it's still crazy low end because that 7.5 IPS is going to be a little bit more, you know, loving to the low end.
The grill's on and the beef's deaded. At the gates of hell standing with the beast three-headed. Look me in the eyes, you can see we legend. Middle of the map, out the crease we step and see. I don't sit around accepting the cinema. Sending up a shot in the plot, I'm a sinner of times that.
You also have biasing. So just remember it like this. When you under bias, you're making it brighter. When you over bias, you're making it warmer, pretty much, okay? on any tape plugin, I always use the NAB because that's the North American EQ curve, and it just has more low end than the European one or whatever that is. So yeah, okay, let's close that up. All right, and then let's look at this other track that we have right here too. When I want to use the ATR to get something that sounds clean but also heavy at the same time, I love using this 900. So each preset is taking advantage of every tape type. The first one I think is like the 250, the 4. Like each one of these presets is using the tape formula to the best of its ability. Even though I call this one clean thick master, this is like when you using like a rap track or R&B, more like something that's modern, right? So I took off the transformer because I didn't want it to be overly big, because this 900 tape formula right here has a great way of handling low end.
Town, I be digging in this bitch. Game recognized, game you really can't trip. Air week, nigga linking up Bluetooth. Location off, baby, wanna deep from a real goon. 50% of snaps kinda S-rated. Wanna eat it like a neck bone, you hydrated. Bitch dumb thick with a nice smile.
So it's actually really helping that kick a lot, because that kick was kind of buried before. But the way the 900 tape formula does, it has like a crazy low mid bump that makes that kick boom, 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 really start punching through, even though it's kind of soft. But for a song like that that's about love, you want the kick to be soft, because they're what they're rapping about is soft, so it's cohesive with the theme. So that's something that's very important to know about when you're setting up a master fader and picking a tape plugin of any kind. So I just want to say thanks a lot for being a great part of my YouTube family. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You want to grab the preset pack, 4 easy, quick presets you can use to make your tracks sound absolutely amazing. You'll see it in the link down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check the links to support the channel. I appreciate you now a lot, YouTube gang. Peace.